All right. So, talking about different driver classes in Selenium, I will just create a new class over here known as driver underscore Selenium. Fine. And hold on, I'll have the main function. Now, let us talk about the first driver, which is for Chrome. How to make Chrome work with Selenium. Look, to make Chrome work with Selenium, the first thing is that you need to go to the official website of Selenium, seleniumhq.org. Go to the download section, and over here you will have Chrome driver written. Okay, you have to download the driver executable, not Chrome driver executable, but executable provided by these guys. You can click on this latest over here, click on this link and download it for your operating system. For Windows 32-bit or 64-bit, you can download this zip file. Okay, I have downloaded it and I have kept it over here. This will be Chrome driver.exe. Don't run it, you will not get anything. Make sure Chrome is installed, latest Chrome is installed, and you download the exe. And then you write the line system dot set property webdriver dot chrome dot driver. This is essential. Okay, this is how Selenium is made. It needs the path of this chrome driver.exe. Okay, over here you give the path of chrome driver.exe. If you want to work with Chrome, the first thing is this. Next is, as in the previous thing, I told you that if you look at the documentation of Selenium, right, you have Chrome driver class. Okay, just 1 minute. Let me open the Java doc and scroll down to WebDriver. Fine. Over here, you will have the class Chrome driver written. Fine. You have to create the object of Chrome driver class. That's it. You will get some error. Move the mouse over the error and import Chrome driver class. It will be imported from one of the jars of Selenium which you have actually included in the project. In the past lecture, I told you, right, how to include the jar. Fine. And if you run it, run this, you will see that a blank Chrome browser will open up. So it's not a rocket science, as I told you. In Selenium, everything, I'm sorry guys, in Selenium, everything is pre-built. Okay, everything is inbuilt in Selenium, right? It is not something where you have to explore things or invent something. All right, just by creating the object of Chrome driver, I was able to launch Chrome. If you comment this line, you will get an error. You won't be able to do it. Okay. Now, in this object, you will get many functions. These are all the non-static functions. All right. For example, there is a function get. You give the URL over and it will navigate to that website, http yahoo.com. Mentioning the protocol is important. It's not like UFT where you can omit the protocol. Okay, protocol is important. HTTP you have to write. And when you run this, you will see that Chrome will open and it will take you to a URL like yahoo.com. Okay, fine. Now, about Chrome, when you work with Chrome, you have to be careful about few things. Make sure you have the latest Chrome browser and latest Chrome driver.exe. These are the only two requirements. That's it. Okay, sometimes Chrome never launches. People come to me. So in that case, please uninstall it, install Chrome again, and download the latest exe. All right. If you talk about Firefox, for Firefox again, you have a driver class. You have an exe which you need to download. Okay. If you go to Selenium HQ and go to the download section, scroll down, you will have this Mozilla Gecko driver. Okay, you can click on latest and download the latest release. Hold on, yeah, you can download it from here. For your Windows 64-bit machine or 32-bit machine, you can download it and you will get the same kind of exe like driver.exe in this case. Okay, so you can write the line system dot set property webdriver dot echo dot driver and give the path of the exe which is echo driver dot exe. Okay, fine. Right, and create the object of something known as Firefox driver. Look, in Eclipse, this is a feature in Eclipse. If I just type FIRE and hit Control space bar of the keyboard, it will tell me the names of all the classes which are starting with this word. And if you keep on typing, it will shorten the list. Okay, you can select Firefox driver. All right, FD equals to new Firefox. So just by creating the object of Firefox driver, right, you can launch Firefox browser just like Chrome. Okay, it is giving me okay, it is geckodriver.exe. I'm sorry, make sure you write this link correctly. It is actually very case sensitive. Okay, I had given the wrong path. Okay, sometimes people keep W capital over here, so this won't work. This will give you an error. Okay, you run this, you will see Firefox opening up. Okay, right. Now for Firefox, hold on. You see this blank Firefox opens up. Okay. Now for Firefox, there are some preconditions you have to work with. Never work with latest version. Look, what happens is that, suppose right now, if I go to help about Firefox, my version is 61. Okay. My version is 61 and 61 is supported by Selenium. These Firefox guys, they update the version like anything. Tomorrow they will release 61.5, which is not supported. So you will get an issue. Some port error or something comes up. Chrome guys, they are very active. They immediately activate or immediately bring up the support after an upgrade. But Firefox guys are not so active. So when the update of the browser happens, Selenium is not supporting that, and your Selenium it never works. So you have to make sure that you go to tools and options, and for find the option automatic update. Okay, allow Firefox to never check for updates. Please don't allow Firefox to update itself. Okay, fine. Now, if you hold on, also if your Firefox gets updated unknowingly, whatever it is, you can downgrade it. You can download the older version of Firefox. You can go to Google and search for Firefox older versions. Okay, you will get this website known as ftp.mozilla.org. Go over here and you will have all the versions. from the very beginning to the latest. Okay, and right now this is about Firefox. Similarly, to work with IE, you have got Internet Explorer driver. Right, IE is no longer used actually. Okay, it is phased out, but still sometimes people want it. So I'm just giving you for your information. I'm just telling you for your information. For IE, you have got Internet Explorer driver, which has got its own exe which you need to download. When you go to the download section, you will get Internet Explorer driver server over here. You can download it for 32-bit IE or 64-bit IE depending on your IE. It is not the bits in your processor but bits in your IE, 32-bit IE or 64-bit IE. I have downloaded it and kept it over here, iDriver server.exe. And you have to write a similar line in case of I as well. System.set property webdriver.i.driver to the path of iDriver server.exe file. Fine. And create the object of Internet Explorer driver I. Okay. And maybe you can write i.get, take it to the URL http://yahoo.com. Fine. And when you run this code, it will launch I and it will see that. Now, the thing is, for I, you have to be very, very careful about various settings. The first one being that make sure that you hit the Alt button and options. Hold on, options are not coming. Just a minute. Just a minute. Yeah, you hit Alt and go to View. The zoom level should be 100%. If it is not 100%, I will not run. Zoom should be 100%. The second thing is you have to go to Tools, Options, Internet Options. Under Security, you will have 4 different tabs. For all 4 of them, make sure this checkbox is unchecked. Enable protected mode. Okay. For all 4 of them, uncheck the checkbox. Enable protected mode. Right. And in some PCs, you have to do this setting as well. Under Advanced, scroll down. And under security, you have to click on this option, allow active content to run in files on my computer. Okay, so this is the last one, allow active content. So these are the only 3 criterias and it makes your I work. Another driver is Edge driver. Okay, these days Microsoft Edge has come up. If you want to automate Edge, you have got Edge driver. Right, you can create the object of Edge driver. For Edge driver also, you have an exe which can be downloaded from here. You scroll down and you will have Microsoft Edge driver. You click on this, you will be directed to Microsoft website. Okay. Now for Edge, you need to have the version first. You open the Edge in Windows 10. Hold on. I don't use it. Just a minute. In Edge, you go to, hold on. You go to the menu option. Just a minute. Yeah, go to settings. Okay. and you will have the Edge version noted over here, 42.17134.10. And if you go to the Microsoft website, this one which opened after clicking on that link, under download section, they have mentioned exe for every version. For release 17134, this is the exe. For release 75, this is the exe. My release is 17134. You download this particular exe for that particular version, right? And I have it over here. Find Microsoft Edge driver.exe, and you can simply type system.set property webdriver dot edge dot driver and give the path of the exe. Guys, it is really very important that if you're in this training, whatever I'm teaching you, you go back and you try to do that. Okay, because if you don't follow the classes, if you don't practice, it will be like you are the only one who's going to be benefited. Okay, I've seen people joining training and after that they just don't practice, and it's of no use then if you're just coming for the lectures. Okay, right, because it's like mathematics. These things might be theoretical for you, but later on it's like mathematics. The more you practice, the more you will gain from it. Okay, so you see that Edge opens up. Fine. And if you run it again, this will actually give you an error. Basically, in Edge, you have to be careful that only one instance is running. Okay. In Edge, only one instance can run. In other browser, other instances can run. All right. Now I am again and again writing the line system.set property, system.set property. You can actually avoid this line. Okay, you can avoid this line. You can, to do that, you just keep all the driver files at one location in your PC and then go to my computer properties. Okay, note down the location, right? Sorry. Note down the location, copy the location and go to my PC, my computer properties and go to advanced system settings. Fine. You'll get a window like this. Click on environment variables and scroll down. Under system variables, you will see a path variable. Edit this path variable. Okay. And in Windows 10, you will see a screen like this. In Windows 7 or 8, you will see something like this. I'll tell you for both Windows. Okay. Edit it. Scroll down. Add a new path. Give the path of the drivers folder where you have kept all the driver exes. In case of Windows 8 or Windows 7, you'll get a window like this. Go to the end of the variable value. Go to the end, put a semicolon. Don't fiddle with this. It's very important. Put a semicolon, paste the path of the drivers folder. Okay. Restart your system after that. Once you restart, you won't have to give line system.set property. It will automatically pick it up. For example, if I open up Chrome without writing system.set property, okay, Chrome will open up. Fine. Okay. Now, the question which rises right now is that the Chrome opens up, it will go to Yahoo. Fine. Look, for every driver or every browser, we have a different driver. Okay, right. Does that mean that you will does that mean that you will have to write separate piece of code for every browser? Suppose you want a code which should work on all the browsers. You want a dynamic script which should be working on all the browsers. But for every browser, you have a different object to create. The answer to this question I will be giving you tomorrow. Okay, right.